Kind of tell us what you saw from the running backs during spring ball and what excites you about that group going into the fall.
So the fact that from the running backs, since as you know, I didn't play that much due to an injury. So the little running backs like Soja, Tyree, we have a walk-on. They all did good, man. Soja showed up real great. He had a lot of positives, not too many negatives that came out of spring ball. Tyree as well. And it's very important for us in that fact because we're missing a huge asset to the team, which is James. So it's good that we're seeing more progress through the younger guys, and we got Nehemiah that's going to be coming back soon too. That's going to contribute in our running back role. But as far as right now, I feel like the running backs is looking pretty promising.
Can Soja, partially fill that hole left by James and be like a number 1B or a number 2?
I feel like he can with a little more hard work and everything like that. And the direction he's going right now, he's gaining a lot of weight. He weighed 190. He came in about 175. So that all contributes in a huge role, especially if you want to get the rock a lot, toting the ball a lot with playing against, as you know, you've seen our schedule playing against the teams we're going to be playing against. He needs to gain more weight. But he's been working hard in the weight room. Like I said, he showed great all positive stuff in the offseason up in spring game. And I think, honestly, it's going to be out of him and Nehemiah. Nehemiah come back, he's going to be healthy in the fall, so we're going to see what he have too and what he have to contribute. It's going to be it's going to be a battle to see who's going to be the second guy to fill in the role for James, So we got that 1-2 punch because we're still towing for 1,000, trying to have two backs to set it, so.
What did you enjoy about working with James, and what do you lose not having him back there this year?
So as y'all know, that's like my best friend. So regardless of the fact I'm gonna miss the competition drive, always cheering each other on and stuff like that. But and I feel like what's missed is, 1-2 punch. It wasn't really no difference going on and off the field. When he was in, he get yards. I'm like, man, I gotta get yards this game. I gotta get yards this play and everything like that. So it really wasn't no different when we was in. So we complement each other a lot because our game style was almost the same. So and they helped the team out a lot like that. But I feel like that's what we're gonna miss in general is having that. The same type of style back, Cause of course, Soja being smaller, James is 230, Soja is 190. He hits the hole the same, but it's still, it's still different when you weigh a little more and everything like that. And Soja more speed and James is power. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
What excites you most about 2019?
Man, just getting back into it, the grind, and I'm very excited for the season, to come. So it's just putting the past behind us from last season, not worrying about what happened, us not making the playoffs, but heading into something different this year, bringing on new recruits, and showing them the way that we've been working out since Coach Finn been here, showing them the way we're trying to go and what we're trying to get to, and honestly just getting to that goal, the Big Sky Championship, taking it one step at a time. So I'm excited to see where we go, filling all the missing pieces and everything like that, and just trying to grind and excited for my last ride with my team.
Absolutely. You say, kind of forget the past because we got to look forward.
Exactly.
But is there anything about last season that you either want to continue on or something that you liked, or is it really just eyes forward?
To me, I feel like it's more eyes forward. I don't really focus on too much of the past, but I feel like what we do need to minimize from last season for sure, I feel like a lot of stuff that hurt us in the games is injuries. Mm-hmm. Like that was a big factor and a lot of reason why we lost a lot of games. It wasn't just like outbeat, unless you could say like Cal University or something like that. But other than that, like them games we was close in was due to injuries. Me and James being hurt, stuff like that, or the receivers being out, missing key factors in games. So I feel like we need to limit injuries more, or at least feel like the second string and third string can step up and fill those roles just as the first string could, So building depth. Like I said, I'm not really focusing on last season because it's a new year. It's a new us, and we're training for something different. We didn't make playoffs last year, yes, that's fine, but every year is different, and the same goal is to make Big Sky Championship. So the mission is still the same. So yeah.
Yeah, and following that question, I was going to ask you, what is your goal?
My goal as a person, as a team.
Yeah, give me both.
Okay,
where are your personal goals at as a senior on this team, mm-hmm. and also where do you want your team to be at?
So my personal goal is to lead by example, and contribute any way I can. I'm not a selfish player, like I told y'all before, like y'all should know that. You feel me? So do whatever I can to help the team win. Whether if I got a block or whatever, you know, I'm trying to help and push where I can, leading on the field, off the field, just trying to be the best role model to any of the younger kids that I can to help them be better for the future. You know, it's not, you want to leave a legacy. You know, you don't want to just be that guy like for the time being, but you want to make them remember something where they can just continue to follow your path, you know, and help the team out after that. And for the team-wise, shoot, consistency, you know, stand on the same path that we're doing right now. We work hard in the summer, work our butts off in the summer, and I want that to stay through the season, you know. Show on practice every day going 110. I want the team to go, you know, not crying about conditioning, all that stuff, you know, just manning up and everybody, like they said, like Mikey and Mitch said, hold accountable. Be there on time, be at workouts on time, you know. Go 110 when you're there, period. Take practice serious. Ain't no days off. I don't care if we just in helmets. Take it serious like it's a game, you know, because that all plays a factor. All that little stuff adds up to the game. Then when the game comes, it can be easier, you know. So just holding yourself accountable, being a team, being one unit, nobody being selfish, you know, and everybody working towards that one goal, Big Sky champions, and that's really it. You feel me? Like, if we all work towards that one goal, we should be fine.
And I've seen this attitude out of you for the last 2 years, is that it's always just, what can we do to be better, be greater?
Exactly.
Now, do you see this out of your teammates?
Yes, most definitely, you know, especially with the leaders that we have right now. Our team, like we held our team to a high standard, you know, and I feel like everybody's getting on board with that. Everybody want to win, you know, everybody want to work hard. We're improving on our maxes and stuff, and everything starts day by day in the weight room, you know, because that's our first thing we do in the weight room. And even if it's conditioning, you know, we get conditioning players of the week, you know, stuff like that, you know, and that all matters because it's never the same, which it shouldn't be. You know, it should be a different person each time because it shows that somebody else is pushing and like, all right, Ty got it this week. Oh, let me get it this time, you know. You know, I want to beat Ty out or whoever. I'm just saying, like, for stating names out there, you know. And I feel like everybody, like I said, we're all on board right now, but it got to continue. It can't be no day off. Like, if you take a day off, then we're going backwards. We got to go forward, period.
Absolutely.
And that's the mindset you got to have, especially playing football in this game. So if you want to win, you got to keep it going straight.